This week, the Biden administration put back into force the Trumpian Remain in Mexico policy. And I think I've talked on the show before about how inhumane it is, how problematic it is, but there's a million people saying that, so that's not really the point I want to make. At this point, Biden looks a lot like Trump. And it's uncomfortable to say because it was very easy to shit on Trump. And Biden kind of came through with, more or less on his white steed saying, hey, I'm going to fix it, right? I'm going to undo the bad Trump stuff. And while it's true that some of this order was required by a court, the reopening of private immigration detention facilities and the expanding of Title 41, which is the draconian rules that Trump used to stop immigration entirely, or to try and stop immigration entirely because of COVID, those were not requirements from a court. Simply saying that you're going to be better than whatever Republican baddie is obviously not good enough. But at this point, Biden's poll numbers are at record lows. We are at the end of his second full year, right? Second full year? No. His first full year as president. And on immigration, he looks exactly like Trump. We have private facilities. We have private ICE facilities. We have, more draconian measures being taken at the border. We have an expansion of Title 41, and we have the Remain in Mexico policy. I mean, the Democrats ran on being pro-migration. What the fuck happened? Like, what is going on? And by the way, even if there are more migrants coming at our borders, like I said last week, and like I will continue to say every week, and that I have to, these people are fleeing for their lives. They just want to come here and be safe and work. And for fuck's sake, we should just let them. There is so much open land in this country. There are so many open jobs that only immigrants want to do. Picking our fruit, for example, is an excellent example. A lot of farm work. And by the way, the illegal alien or undocumented worker or whatever you want to call it status is just used by capitalists to lord over them so they don't complain about poor working conditions. Because when the capitalists buy the labor of people who are not legally supposed to be in this country, the capitalist always gets away with it. But if there's the tiniest bit of dissent, ICE gets called and these people get rounded up and sent back to the border or back wherever. Sometimes they're just dropped off at random ass locations in Mexico, even if they don't even know anything about Mexico. So a huge chunk of the reason that people elected Biden was to reverse Trump policies. He even said on the campaign trail he was going to be compassionate in his policy. He was going to be a compassionate leader. Do you know what's not compassionate? Forcing people to stay in Mexico in camps that are laden with squalor and where people are oftentimes in terrible danger. It is unfathomable to me that the Democrats will ever be able to hold the mantle of good immigration policy if Biden doesn't fix his shit right now and find a way to undo these policies, because it is an outrage of large proportions, ginormous proportions, that we elected a guy to undo the policies of the last guy, and we're still stuck with those policies a year on. Things that he could do on his own as president with his pen. Step it up, Biden. This is an outrage. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, throw a like on it, share with your friends, and subscribe for more of our content. You can also find all of our videos and clips on youtube.com. Just search Let Them Eat Bread and you'll find all of our content. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye for now.